Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the On Fire B2B podcast, where we take business owners and CEOs in the B2B space. 6 questions, 9 minutes, because the best know how to be concise and when to end. So, with that, first question for our guest today, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Thank you, April. My name is Christine Tai Wei, and I am the CEO and the co-founder of a site called Therapeasy.
Fantastic. Question number 2, what is the best thing about working with businesses?
So Therapeasy connects patients who are seeking care to therapists who provide care, and we're like an eHarmony for therapy. The best thing about working with these businesses, particularly provider businesses, is we're helping them grow their business and cascade the service that they're really good at providing.
Oh, excellent. Question number 3. I'm hearing from other top executives and owners that using quotes and testimonials from clients dramatically increases conversions and sales. Your thoughts?
I definitely agree with that. I think, what's unique about our business is we have two sides of the equation. We have the patients and the therapists. And we have definitely found that quotes and testimonials from our patient base helps to attract more patients to the site. And we are learning, we're a new business, launched May 2020. So we're learning to craft that same quotes and testimonials for the therapist side to attract referrals as well.
Fantastic. Love it there. So question number 4, Christine, what advice would you share with other companies working in the B2B industry?
Definitely. It's been really fun working with providers who have their own private practice. So they manage their own businesses. And I think what's really important is to learn what are their specific pain points. So oftentimes we are soliciting feedback on an ongoing basis from our therapists who are managing their own businesses and learning from them what's challenging for them in their business, what's preventing them from growing their client base. And also we're actually even finding out from them, what's their expenses look like? What would they pay for a service like ours or other marketing services to help grow their business? Recently, I wanted to share with you, April, one of the organizations we talked with is a larger organization, an organization with about 200 providers. And when we were selling or consulting with this business, we actually set up several different discovery calls just to learn how they onboard their clients. And learning their onboarding process, their intake process, actually gave us ideas of how to tailor our value proposition of our matching algorithm to help them in their intake process. Because it was a larger client, an organization with 200 providers, we wanted to make sure that we weren't just helping them match clients to providers, but we're also solving some of their problems in their intake process. They showed us this huge Excel spreadsheet, and basically our pitch or value proposition to them was to take out some of that manual process and put it into our matching algorithm. So I think that would be my biggest piece of advice, is to really learn your organization or your ideal client, learn about their pain points and the challenges that they're having, and see how you can better tailor your solution or your services to fit them.
Excellent. Effective way to add value, and love the example. Question number 5, what other top CEOs and business owners in the B2B industry, like yourself, would you like to acknowledge as a leader and should be invited to be a guest on this podcast?
Yes, I would nominate Mehmet Kazgan. He is the CEO and founder of an organization called Kleexa, also in Colorado, and he's a great entrepreneur and an advisor of Therapeasy too. So also in the healthcare industry, and his organization provides solutions to hospitals and healthcare organizations.
Fantastic. We'll be sure to send him an invitation. Last question. We're doing great on time. We still have 4 minutes on the clock. Tell us about your first sale.
All right. So as I shared, Therapeasy launched May 2020. And at that time, we are only in Colorado right now. So at that time, we actually engaged about 50 early adopter therapists to be on the site. So that would be what I consider as our first sale, getting 50 therapists who manage their own private practice, willing to give us a try. And so they onboarded onto the site right when we turned it on in May. And since then, we've grown our provider base to about 105 providers in Colorado. And as we're facilitating matches in Colorado for people who are seeking care, we've facilitated over 500 matches to these providers. So it was really neat to kind of engage with this group of 50 early adopter providers who were willing to give us feedback and to test out our site, and really give us the tools and the feedback to continue to make our site and our matching algorithm better over time.
Excellent, excellent. Congratulations on that success, as well as the many others since May. And guess what? You did it.
Yay!
Six questions in 9 minutes, because the best know how to be concise and when to end. Your website, say it real quick so people can connect with you after today's podcast.
Yes, our website is www.therapeasy, making therapy easy basically, .co. So it's not .com, it's www.therapeasy.co. And you can also connect with me at Christine@therapeasy.co.
Fantastic. And we typed it in the description of the podcast for you guys. Be sure to click on that link and connect with Christine and her team. Christine, enjoyed having you on the podcast. And remember, don't stop believing. For those that are watching and listening, be sure to check out other episodes of the On Fire B2B podcast. This is April Renee. Create a terrific day.